This restaurant lost all 3 of its Michelin stars. The story is about $1 million lawsuit between the owner and the chef. Both of them started over, and 2 new restaurants were born from that conflict. Today, each of them has 2 Michelin stars. Now I will show you both places, and by the end you will know who came out on top. In this first video, I show you Chef's Table at Brooklyn Fair. Let's start with the fact that I have already made a video about this restaurant. Back then, it still had its 3 stars, and it was a good one. But you could already feel the tension in the air. Before we get into it, let's recall some things about this place. Brooklyn Fair was originally a grocery store founded by Mo Issa. It actually still is, till this very day. He opened Brooklyn Fair Market in 2009 in downtown Brooklyn. It's basically a grocery store with carefully selected products and high quality. A bit later, it expanded with a kitchen in the back, with Cesar Ramirez at the helm. I mean, if you already have good products on your shelf, why not make use of them, right? It quickly climbed the ladder in the world of fine dining. Soon it became one of New York's best restaurants, holding 3 precious Michelin stars. Later in 2014, they moved to their current location, to Hell's Kitchen west of 37th Street. Then, in 2023, after one of the biggest lawsuits in the fine dining world, the chef and the owner split up, and they lost all 3 of their stars. I don't want this video to be about that, but if you're interested, check out my previous video on it. Our arrival is just the same as last time. The restaurant is still at the back, just like before. Around us is a nice market with fresh and quality products. If it's your first visit, it might be a bit confusing. But don't be afraid to ask the clerks, just like if you were looking for milk. There it is, tucked away in the back. A simple door and a flashy little red sign. Inside, a huge, nicely polished wooden kitchen counter with 18 seats wrapped around it. Last time I had some minor complaints about the temperature. At this point I'm pretty cold. Even I'm wearing a jacket. I don't feel that now. It feels comfortable, relaxed, and the mood is great.
Welcome. It's an honor to have you both this evening.
The staff is smiling, they are nice and cheerful.
We would love to greet you with one of my favorite vintages.
We are quickly offered a welcome drink, which is a Krista 2002. A great one. It's a pretty strong start. We have 2 wine pairing options. A standard for $280 and a premium for $580. I point a premium one. Let the journey begin. And okay, one more thing. Just one, I promise. A Krug 171. The first bite is already here.
I'll welcome you with Japanese bluefin tuna, served with grilled pickled corn and Idaho potato chip.
Looks beautiful. What an elegant plating. The taste doesn't disappoint either. The potato on the bottom is thin, crunchy, very nice. Tender, beautiful fish with strong, characteristic flavor, which isn't overpowered by the pleasant acidity of the pickled corn. Next is A5 Wagyu from Japan with beef sauce and herbs.
It's just fierce quality.
In its elements, it resembles a classic tartare. But there is this major flavor from the A5. You clearly taste the nice herbs, all tied together with the rich beef sauce.
There's like a little smokiness, but you can also feel the acidity.
A lovely, elegant interpretation of a classic tartare. As one used to say, I love what they have done to the place. The kitchen is buzzing, always a pleasure to watch. We get a new drink for the next bites.
We have a beautiful Junmai Daiginjo from Yamaguchi, Japan.
The first bite it will accompany is beach glass oysters with chili vinaigrette and jalapeno foam. The oyster is nice, tender, sweet, and the chili dressing goes so well with it. It's not too harsh, not too dominant, but well balanced. A pleasant, mild heat, softened by the acidic jalapeno foam. I mean, this is ridiculously good. Okay guys, this place might be a big surprise.
Now we're taking it to the bottom of the sea.
Next is a Hokkaido uni with carabiniero king crab served with a shellfish jelly. Nice, clean flavors and vibrant freshness. Tanks imported the premium ingredients.
All dishes, but I like it that way.
So far, it seems this place is on the right path. From the outside, it looks like nothing has changed since the breakup, except of course the chefs and the number of their stars. After Cesar and Issa parted ways following the infamous scandal, two of the former chefs took over the helm. Max and Marco, two European gentlemen. Max is from Austria, Marco is from the Netherlands. They both started their careers in Europe, which in my opinion is one of the best places to do that. The first time they worked together was at the 3-star Outslaws in Holland. Then they each went their own paths. Eventually they found each other again at Brooklyn's Fair in 2014, working under the former head chef Cesar Ramirez. Max made one last detour to Europe before finally returning. Shortly after, Brooklyn's Fair lost its 3 stars. And once again, for the third time, they reunited in Hell's Kitchen. Time for a new drink.
The beautiful 2022 Sylvaner San Laurentians.
Nice, fruity notes, light acidity. A perfect choice to accompany the next dish, which is cherry blossom trout from Austria. It's a smoked fish served with freshly whipped cream and horseradish, alongside a stock made from its bones and leek and topped with crispy kombu. The trout is tender, juicy and perfectly cooked. Smoky, delicate, and the horseradish with the cream is a nice match. With the wine, this dish literally shines. Sharp, vibrant freshness, refined flavors, a beautiful course.
And the wine that these together.
With the next wine, we stay on German ground. A 2022 Stern from Wachau. You might have noticed by now that the menu mostly revolves around seafood. Our next course is another proof of that. Main diver scallop with vengeance sauce and burdock-root. Vintage soy, fig leaf oil, crispy potato and caviar.
You know, I just look into this food and I had this feeling, I want to taste it. I want to taste it so badly.
You know, I have never eaten scallops with a spoon. But it turns out there is no need to worry about that.
You can eat the scallop with a spoon. Nice.
Scallop is perfectly tender, almost falling apart at the touch. The potato and caviar adds a nice saltiness and some crunchy moments. The sauce is rich and delicious. I love how the soy and the sweetish fig notes work together. This is an amazing dish with exciting and lovely flavors. It may be early to say this, but I love this restaurant. So far, it's immaculate. What I also love is when you hit the subscribe button. If you would like me to keep making videos like this, then it's a must. So subscribe now and let's keep going. Another product of Hokkaido is coming up. The word Hokkaido keeps coming up in the world of fine dining. It's not a trend, not a fad. There's a simple reason. The best ingredients come from here. But why this northern island of Japan? The waters around Hokkaido are especially cold and rich in oxygen, which makes sea life grow slower, and that means deeper flavor and better texture. The sea urchin, crab and scallops from here are softer, sweeter and cleaner in taste than anywhere else. Hokkaido is also sparsely populated, unpolluted region where the air and water guarantees outstanding quality. And then there are the fishermen. Generations have perfected their craft. They know the seasons, the life cycles, the rhythms of the sea. And they fish with care, using sustainable methods. And now we have this ingredient from Hokkaido. It's braised abalone with white asparagus, rice and the moro mushroom sauce. Well, what can I say? The abalone was delicious and I enjoyed the texture so much. It's an acidic dish, but the rice and the rich mushroom sauce balanced it out perfectly. Next, we are served a glass of 2022 Grand Cru from Chablis. It comes for the Norwegian langoustine, which is the next course. It is served with purple curry powder, langoustine oil, chili paste, and the pandan foam with kaffir lime and mango chutney. The Indian influence is evident here. One moment I feel a gentle spiciness, the other some sweet, acidic decay. Then the langoustine comes back with the rich umami oil. It's wonderful how the flavors play with each other. I am totally sold here. I see modern and fresh ideas behind these plates. We are still riding the seafood wave, which means our next course is turbot with purple sauce, smoked mussels and seaweed. Again, as many times before, slightly smoked flavor with nice acidic notes. I feel some herbs, maybe dill, not sure, but the whole thing is just so good, so delicious. I love the presentation too. So far, every plate has been gorgeous. Not too much tweezer magic, just nice shapes, colors and balanced proportions. Our main course will be squab from Northern California. And of course, we will need another wine for that. A glass of Clos de Vougeot Grand Cru from 2022. The meat looks fantastic. It was dry-aged for a few days, then its juice was pressed out and used to glaze the meat with that. It is served with foie gras terrine, blueberries and nasturtium leaf ravioli, which is filled with a ragu made from the squab's legs. We also get a consommé. It is made from the squab's bones and shiitake mushrooms. This again is a good dish. The meat is cooked perfectly, the skin is very thin and packed with flavor. On the other hand, this is the first one that didn't blow my mind. It worked well, but compared to the previous ones, this was less exciting. Now that we are done with the savory courses, it is time for the sweets. Our pre-dessert features Harris berries from California. On the bottom, there is toasted rice pudding, then strawberry granita, raspberry meringue and a pear hibiscus sorbet. A really nice palate cleanser. It's cool, with fresh fruity flavors, and I love the hibiscus with the sweet berries.
All right, gentlemen.
The wine for our dessert is a 2005 Chateau d'Yquem from Bordeaux. This is a beautiful, famous wine. As we learned from the lady, Thomas Jefferson called it
Millionaire's vinegar.
sounds about right. Soon, I will be hosting my first champagne dinner in my Michelin-starred restaurant. All the seats are already taken, but don't worry, here is the next date. A dinner featuring only champagnes from 2008. It's going to be fun. Join if you share a passion for the world of wine or if you would like to meet me in person. Link in the description. So our dessert is a Fujism bread, or Japanese brioche made with Japanese whiskey and miso caramel. After it's baked, it is rolled in cardamom sugar and they serve it with a coconut sorbet. The lady says goodbye, and she will be greatly missed.
It was our pleasure to serve you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us again this evening.
She was incredibly professional, and I love the service she gave us. But before leaving, she hands us a manual for this dish. We are supposed to tear it apart with our bare hands, then spread the sorbet on it.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Flavor-wise, it feels complex and simple at the same time. Wonderful dessert. And so, it is time to bring this meal to a close, unfortunately, because I enjoyed every moment of it. The final bites arrive. We have a pavlova filled with vanilla chantilly, sea buckthorn shell and a passion curd. Then a yuzu bonbon with a praline and a white chocolate mocha cake. I usually don't give enough credit for the petit fours, but I have to say, these are perfect. So soft, elegant, delicate little bites. This is how you end the meal.
10 out of 10. 12 out of 10. That bite.
Our total for today is $1,407 for two. I would say it's worth every penny. Now, this restaurant has been through a lot. It's Hell's Kitchen after all. But let me say this, I like it better now than when it had the 3 stars. I could quote a common IT saying, a reboot solves everything. Well, not everything, but in this case, it definitely seems to be working. The service was absolutely immaculate. Kudos to the staff. I truly enjoyed being here. As for the kitchen, I don't even know what to say. One of the best meals I had in New York City in the past few years. Right now, this might just be my favorite restaurant in this city. With that said, I'm really curious to see what Chef Ramirez has come up with. So stay with me, because in the next video we will visit his restaurant, Cesar. Stay tuned, turn the notification on, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you next time!
You can call me stupid.